Juggalos and Juggalettes, this is Big Ian coming at you live and direct for Faygoluvers.net with the one and only Tones.
Yes, sir.
Tones, we got a bunch of questions for you we want to cover today, so I think we're just going to dive right in here.
Let's go.
Your new album, Gangstagrass, has been tearing up the charts over at Amazon.com. Can you tell us exactly what this project is and why you think it's doing so well?
Well, you got to take in consideration that bluegrass, country, and hip hop are very similar because they're both passionate forms of music and they're real honest. So you put those two together, you're gonna get nothing but an explosion. And there's two people representing that. That's me from the Bronx, New York, the home of hip hop where it started, veteran MC, and you take Wrench, who does the music, and he's strictly like not strictly, but he's embedded in country and bluegrass. So when you mend the two together, it's like magic. So people can relate to something that's real, honest, and passionate. So that's what it is.
Okay. Has there been any interesting reactions in the music industry itself over this album's release?
Yeah, man. I mean, aside from just the big wigs over at FX and Sony and some people over at Warner Brothers and stuff, and just other artists that are like showing me love, I got a 70-year-old horse trainer as a fan. I got like these people who said straight up and down that they wouldn't even like hip hop. I mean, they didn't even like hip hop, and now they're liking it because of what I did. So the industry's showing a lot of love. I got a lot of big things that's gonna happen with a lot of other artists, and then the fan base is growing to people who I never would have thought would have liked my music anyway. So there it is.
Okay. Do you think we'll be able to expect more albums in this Gangstagrass style in the future?
Yep. I mean, keep in mind, Gangstagrass is not just Gangstagrass. It's not just me and Wrench. Gangstagrass is actually Wrench and his band. So you might see another Gangstagrass featuring someone else or a compilation or something like that. But since the energy and the popularity is coming from what me and him have done, yeah, you're definitely gonna see more work coming out of Wrench and me. So definitely.
Okay.
Count
Excellent. Okay, so the Limelight. We've been hearing a lot about this album for quite a while now. Do you have any definite answers on release dates and guest appearances for us?
Guest appearances, I have the ROC. Shout out to the ROC, by the way. And good looking out on the comeback. He's coming back to the underground, which is magnificent for people who appreciate real lyricists. I got Amber J on there. I got see some S2R, Hatred and Deranged, and all of them out of PA. I got Cottonmouth Kings on there. I got Hobson on there, talented lyricist out of Los Angeles. I got Sharon Holly on there, who's in the family. That's love right there. She's singing on there. Yeah, man. So I got Lil V on there. So as far as release dates goes, I'm trying to get it out by August. I know the single and video for the song with KMK called Sour D should be out probably in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so
Yep.
all right, so we're looking at the album for possibly August, and the KMK single should be out in the next couple weeks.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll keep us posted on that.
Yeah,
okay, is there any other important stuff you want us to know about the Limelight while we're still on that subject?
Oh, yeah, matter of fact, the single is produced by Stir Crazy, which I don't even have to say anything about Stir. Everybody knows Stir got heat. Production-wise, Seth Chaos, new cat out of Boston, he produced majority of the album. I got Zane that did production on there. And the Limelight, there's a meaning to it. It's sort of like a tug of war between the underground and the overground. I don't really like saying mainstream too much, but it's the underground and the overground. So you'll notice on the album you'll hear like a crazy underground track, and then after that you hear more of a overground sort of track. Nothing corny or cheesy. It's just like a tug of war. So the album's real interesting the way I structured it. So be on the lookout for that.
Do you think you'll be playing the Gathering of the Juggalos this year?
Hope so. I mean, they always holler at me, so we'll see if it fits in. So, because all this other stuff I have to do. I'm doing a short film. I'm doing some videos. Hopefully, the way it's going, I'm probably going to be on some of the episodes that's justified. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to get on there. I'm not going to say it's definite, but it could be. And the video is supposed to have a lot of the actors in the music video for the theme song. So hopefully it won't tie into that. But I got to show love to the underground. So I might just say to hell with it and still do the Gathering.
Okay.
We'll see what's up, though.
You just mentioned did you say a short film that you were working on? Yeah,
it's a short film about just hip hop, how I came up, how my brothers influenced hip hop early in hip hop, and just it'd probably be like a 30-minute, 40-minute And I'll tie into how early hip hop in the '80s connect with the way this Wicked Underground is. Like, it's so similar, man. If people only knew how similar it is, it'll freak them out. You know what I mean? Like, if hip hop heads back then were up here now, and then a lot of the juggalos and underground kids here were back then, it'd be the same thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. So is that something that will be a web release? You're gonna sell DVDs?
Oh no, that'll probably that might even come with the Limelight or come out a little bit after, but it'll be on DVD. You could probably download it, but it'll be on DVD.
Okay, definitely. Excellent. And then
international distribution, by the way.
For the Limelight or for the DVD, or both?
Both. They're both going to be distributed by Warner Brothers, so it's definitely going to be in stores and Hot Topic all over the place. So
mark your calendars, juggalos.
Yeah.
And then you also mentioned that you might be you brought up the television show Justified, which you did the theme song for. They just got picked up for another season, correct?
Yep.
Will they be using the same theme song that you did for season 2?
Yep. That was all in the contract. I made sure that was in there. Me and Rents made sure that, the lawyer made sure, but we all made sure that it was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't be doing another season and then go get Snoop Dogg and do that shit. I'll be real mad.
Yeah.
So, yeah. On the every time from the DVD, reruns, all of that, it's all going to be still the same theme song, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay,
yep.
So aside from the Limelight and the Gangstagrass project you've got going on, do you have any other music or projects in the work right now?
I just put out, matter of fact, an exclusive through Faygoluvers, the new Doc Holliday mixtape, which is Doc Holliday Part 2, Rest in Peace. That's strictly for my core underground homies. You know what I mean? Like, people who have fell in love with the first one and been asking me for like 2 years, when am I going to do another Doc Holliday mixtape? And that one I just completed, and that's I mean, everybody can get it, but I made that strictly for my underground heads, like so they don't think I forget about them, number one, which I never could, but I needed to do that.
Okay. You also this past February you were out on the Iron Roots tour, correct?
Yeah, man.
How did that go?
St. Louis. Yeah, man.
You got any crazy stories from the road or anything you want to tell us about that?
I got some stories, man, but I'm not a I don't know what kind of stories you're talking about, but yeah, I got some stories, and I got some videotape too. But
yeah,
it was, yeah, I might have an X-rated DVD coming soon.
Going by the way of Wolfpack, are we? Going by the way of Wolfpack, are we?
Nah, man, I don't know what they. Nah, I don't know what they. I know what they do, but I ain't never like watched none of their shit, so I don't know. I know they do their thing though, but I never sat back and watched it, so I don't know. But come on, man, it'll be different anyway, man. I keep it hood, you know what I mean?
Got it.
But yeah, the Iron Roots tour was sick, man. That was the Men in Records, St. Luke, Seth, the whole crew up there, Epic, everybody, man. That tour was. I think that tour was necessary for the underground to show that you don't have to sit around waiting for big acts to come just so you can open up for them. You can do your own tours because there's so many talented underground artists out there, man. Trust me when I tell you, man. There's so many dope people out there, and I don't understand why they don't just do tours. Maybe it's a financial thing, but I would say save up and do your own tours, man. It's better to have you can do a tour and have 40 people show up to each date. Guess what? Those 40 people came to see you. I'd rather have 40 people or 50 or whatever come see me rather than have 500 or 600 come to see somebody else and you just opening up. Now, yeah, people say, oh, but you could gain fans. Yeah, that's cool, but they ain't going to remember you. I don't care how dope you might have been because they always going to remember the last thing they saw. And the last thing they see is usually the closing act. So, I ain't knocking them. You know what I'm saying? I would advise people, I ain't trying to pay to be on nobody's tour either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't going to get me to pay you $5,000 to open up for you for 5 places. That shit ain't happening. I could take that $5,000 to buy collabos off of you. You know what I'm saying? And blow up like that. Like, I ain't trying to fuck nobody money up. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to pay to be on nobody's tour, man. That ain't happening. So, Iron Roots tour was necessary, man. Like, show these kids. And it was done professionally. The way the Men in Records put it together was dope, man. Everything was straight. Hotels, food, gas, like everything. Everything was taken care of. So it wasn't just me and some dudes riding around in a car starving trying to follow some bus or something. You know what I mean? It was all good, man. Had the tour bus with the TV, all of that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Do you have any other tours or appearances planned in the near future?
Yeah, there's spot dates coming up, but they're not confirmed yet. But I know that this summer's I'm gonna be probably a little bit more busy working on the, getting the short film together and all of this Justified stuff. But you know, I know after the summer there's like big festivals and all kind of it's gonna sound weird, but a lot of big country tours going on that I most likely will be on. You know what I'm saying? And those tours are like arenas and shit like that. So I don't know, like that's gonna be crazy. But I'm trying to do as many underground shows as I possibly can. You know what I mean? So this summer you're definitely gonna see me on a lot of different spot dates and stuff. So
have you performed any of your Gangstagrass music live yet?
Nah, no. It's gonna be a little different because this time it'll be with a band. But anybody that knows music knows that live music will always be better than just a CD playing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that live music going. I'll be, you know, me, man, I love the freestyle, so I'll probably be like, yo, you know, let the drummer go solo, and I'll just go for like 15 minutes or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's going to be real fun. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all the questions I got for you. Is there anything else you'd like to say to all the juggalos and juggalettes out there listening to this interview?
No, just that for anybody that like the dumbest thing I heard is somebody was saying something real stupid, like, you know, T.O.N.E.z uses his mixtapes to gain juggalo fans. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, people think that I'm deliberately doing that. Keep in mind, I was sort of like dropped into this market by this kid named Casper back in 07, late 07, and early 07, I think, something like that. So I was aware of ICP and all of that, but I didn't really know much about it. I'm still learning about it. But all I know is that these juggalos and juggalettes love good music, and when they hear good music and they like it, how you gonna deny that? And to say that they're dumb enough to fall, like, oh, yeah, juggalos, you know, they're liking them because of his mixtapes, that's insulting them, not me. That's saying that they stupid, that they'll fall for something like a mixtape. I don't understand how a mixtape could. I don't get that. That was just a stupid statement. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that, yo, these lows and less show me mad love, and I show them love right back. And that's just the way I think it should be. I'd rather have a whole bunch of them as fans anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they appreciate the music a lot deeper than a lot of other people.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to every single one of them, even the ones that hate. Shout outs to you too.
Alrighty, well, excellent, T.O.N.E.z. Thanks for coming on and doing this interview with me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you around, be talking to you soon, and I guess that's all we got. Juggalos, we're out.
Yep, definitely, man. Shout out to Scotty over there. Allie, of course, much love to her. Whole Faygoluvers crew, and every dope artist in the underground, man. Every single one of them.
All right, excellent, guys. Juggalos, you heard it here first. You know, T.O.N.E.z, Gangstagrass, and I think that's all we got. We're out.
Yep. All right, y'all. Stay up.
Peace.
Good looking out, E.